Hello everyone, and welcome to what I freeze-dried today. This is batch 203 in the freeze dryer, and it took about 43 hours to complete. It probably would have taken a little less, but I did my final cycle of a 24-hour dry, because as you know, I'm never home when it finishes, or if I am home and it's finished, I'm not ready for it. So I was helping a friend move all this week, so I was really busy. The freeze dryer really got a workout because I kept adding time, and then my grandson was off school for 2 weeks, and I got to keep him for a lot of that time. So anyway, this is actually my first video of the new year, but I just don't know when you're going to see it. So Happy New Year. And there. So what I did was 3 Aldi cheesecakes, and they were the cheesecake sampler. They had the New York cheesecake. I believe this is, oh, sorry about that. I believe this would be the creme brulee. White chocolate raspberry right there, and that would be the tuxedo. So you can see over here and on the edges, we had some extra things going on here. I made cinnamon rolls for my son and grandson, and they didn't eat 3, so I cut them in half. I put one there, and see, like this right here. Now watch, you'll see that. Did you see it just pop off? I think I moved those already. It was just a little stuck on the bottom, but that's not a big deal. And this one was iced. I always put too much icing on the cinnamon rolls, so I run out of the icing that comes with them before I finish all of them, and everybody takes the icinged ones first, so these two don't have any icing. No biggie. And of course, these are cheese curls. I have never freeze-dried a cheese curl, and I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell that it's freeze-dried. If you break it, it's just going to sound like a, oh, it doesn't want to break. Ooh, that's interesting. There, it broke. I don't know. It's just, it tastes like you didn't do anything to it, you know. But anyway, so that's it. That's what I prepped today. And I'll show you how I'm going to pack these up in 1 second. Well, I just wanted to come back and tell you that I'm going to show you how I'm packing these up in 1 second if my phone doesn't die. My phone has been turning off once it hits 15% battery capacity. It just turns off and won't function. We went and looked at new telephones, and they're like $500 and $700, and that's just not me. So I'm going to deal with it as long as I can. But if the phone doesn't shut off, I'll be right back. Okay, it didn't turn off. And so here's what I did. I took my little bags. That was actually a gallon-sized bag that's cut in half. And I put which type is in there. And it says ×4 on all of those to let me know that there's 4 slices. Now, normally, see, this is just 1 slice, and then I cut it in half. You know, I figure by the time we're ready to eat this, this will be a treat, and really, seriously, that's enough for 4 people. We eat too much anyway. So most of them have the equivalent of 2 slices, but it's 4 pieces in there. I put the, let's see, how did I do those cinnamon rolls? I did them just like that. I put all 3 in one. Normally, I also like my treats to be in smaller packs so that, you know, everyone gets one little treat and one dessert. And I have a lot of them done like that. It does eat up the oxygen or absorbers. That's not why I didn't do it. I'm doing it this way because I just want to get this done. I had to make this pork roast. My husband picked up a big pork loin, and so I cooked it. It smells fantastic. Cooked it real slow last night. That's way too much for him and I to eat, so I've got to feed that to Fred this evening. So I just want to get all of this done. And the cheese curls, I'm just going to put those all in one of these, and they're not meant to last 30 years. That's probably something we're just going to pull off the shelf in a year or two and see how it tastes, to see how well they did or didn't do. I've got a lot of experiments. I should put them all in one spot, but they're spread out all through my storage. So I'll get to them when I get to them. And let me show you something. I just cleaned out this cupboard. It was full of so many things, granola bars and things like that. And then my husband and I are both gonna try keto. So I took out everything that wasn't keto in here, except for that one little section, Ritz crackers, a Z-bar, and a fig bar for when my grandson comes over. But what I found here was honey glazed beef jerky that I put in there in 2014, and I'm gonna have to do a taste test with my husband with that one. It's you know, I sucked the air out of it. Let's see. Pecans, these were put in here probably about the same time, although I didn't label them, so I'm anxious to see if they went rancid or not. And then, of course, another thing that I did was the little cereals. Those aren't honey bunches of oats. They're little hay bales is what we always called them. Shredded wheat, that's what that is. So it's in there, and it was probably in there for 5 or 6 years now also. So that's what we'll be doing on another video, is taste testing those. And I don't know if I'll wait till my son and grandson are here, or if I'll just let my husband and I do that, depending on if I need a video idea. But yeah, so that's an idea for another video that I've got going on. So I'm going to finish this up, and then that'll be it for batch 203 in the freeze dryer. Just another 3 cheesecakes, and the reason I did 3 cheesecakes, I'm not doing desserts so much anymore. I'm trying to concentrate on meat for the freeze dryer for quite a few cycles, but they were in the freezer. I told you before that I did a Thanksgiving dinner here, and they were still in the freezer. So nobody even cut into these ones. We cut into one, and that was it. Nobody wanted to take them home, and so there they were. I fed them to Fred. So that's it, and let me know if you think the pecans are going to be rancid. What's the longest you've kept the beef jerky, and how do you think those little hay bales are going to taste? And do you think it would be appropriate to do a giveaway of like a little bit of the freeze-dried food, or would that be like inappropriate for health reasons or like board of health reasons? Because I've been considering doing another giveaway, and I did get the canning book to do a giveaway. And then I was thinking, what else could I do for a giveaway? And I kind of thought maybe some people who don't have a freeze dryer or are on the fence about getting a freeze dryer might like to either get some of these and open them up and try them, or just add something like this into their long-term storage and not try it at all. So let me know what you think about that. And of course, as usual, let me know in the comments, what did you prep today? Be blessed.